What's up, you money makers? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be talking about ZOMEDICA Corp, ticker symbol ZOM, one of our favorite stock on this channel. The stock is up 15%. In this particular video, I want to talk about the ride that ZOMEDICA Corp has shown us in last 4 to 5 weeks. We'll review their performance. There's one big update that ZOMEDICA announced before a few days that they're moving away from the distribution channel and what it means for them, what it means for stock price. So we'll review that as well. We'll review some of the strategic plan and one of the potential catalysts that can bring this ZOMEDICA Corp once again back to close to $2 level that we had seen that in the past. The high for ZOMEDICA Corp for 52 weeks is $2.91, and it was as low as 6 cents in last 52 weeks. Now, one of the things that I want to show you is today it is up 15%. The 5-day it is up 25%. So that is definitely some of the momentum that we have been seeing in ZOMEDICA. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do a lot of research and I like to share this information with you, hoping you can make informed financial decisions. So give me a like to this video because I put in a lot of efforts and spend a lot of time before I can share this information, details, research and analysis with you guys. So your like is very much appreciated on this video. Like, share and subscribe. If you want to subscribe to my channel for constant updates, we have been pretty successful on this channel, especially in penny stocks, in some of the cryptocurrency. We got into Dogecoin since it was 3, 4 or 5 cents, and we are seeing massive run up. So your subscription will help out as well. So like, share and subscribe. Without further delay, let me talk about ZOMEDICA Corp. Now, what we have seen for one day is 15%. For 5 days we have seen 25% run up. For 1 month the stock is still down 35%. For 6 months it is massive high plus 1450%. So it's a huge gain. It was trading before below 25 cents level, and many of us got into this stock around in December and January, and I've been covering this stock pretty consistently, pretty closely in last few weeks, last few months, especially in 2021. Now, why the stock is up? One more thing I want to show you is year to date. So if someone has invested into ZOMEDICA Corp on January 1st, January 4th, they are making more than they have more than double or triple their investment right at this price point. So that is massive important as well. But before that, it went to $2.70, and it was a massive high of 671%, as you can see on my screen. Now, one question you may want to ask is why the stock is up right at the moment. So I want to share a few things. Here are some other small cap penny stocks right here that you can see, and most of the penny stocks are getting momentum. So it's not just ZOMEDICA, but penny stock as a segment, small cap as a segment is getting a massive boost, as you can see. So ZOMEDICA 15%, TTOO 2 to 3%. It was up 7-8% right before a few minutes. SNDL 5%. SANS is also 10% up. UAME, this is one of our favorite stock as well, 11% up today. HCMC has a strong momentum, and it is up 6% as right now at the current price point. Now, ZOMEDICA Corp went all the way to $1.14, was up close to 20% from 94 cents that it was closed in previous trading session. So there's definitely some of the great momentum. The company has market cap of 1.06 billion. So it's great to see that it crossed $1 billion in market cap. Company is still losing money, but one of the thing is I want to say that they have launched this TrueForma product. And before we go there, let's talk about a little bit. If you're new to this channel, ZOMEDICA Corp is a pet care vet product that they have, TrueForma product that develops the vet diagnostic tool to improve both the patient and the practice health. Their product TrueForma can identify some severe health condition in cats and dogs within 20 minutes, and you don't really have to send this lab outside the lab for testing purposes, and it also gives you result pretty quickly, so you can start on the next step in regards to your loved pet's health right away, and which is where the momentum is. And it is revolutionary product, and it has been acknowledged by the industry expert. One of the things that ZOMEDICA is doing right now, so one of the things before we go there, ZOMEDICA Corp has not really announced the numbers around the TrueForma, which could potentially be one of the big catalysts that I want to share with you. Now, why it is so important? Because ZOMEDICA Corp announced that There was a first commercial sale of this product on March 16th, as you can see, and since then we don't really have some news. Now, whenever they announce that their numbers during their conference call, during their earnings, so on and so forth, it is going to add a lot more value, because if they have really good volume in terms of the revenue and the products that they are selling, the stock can skyrocket. So we'll have to look further into it. But in order to do that, they will have to really share some juicy revenue numbers and profitability somewhat as well. Now, looking into the stock, I came across one of this article, top stocks for 2021. If you only buy one penny stock, it better be ZOMEDICA. This author is pretty bullish on Investor Place portal, and let's talk about what the author is saying. ZOMEDICA Corp, if there is a penny stock doing more for animals than ZOMEDICA Corp, I would love to hear about it. So the author is definitely, as you can see, pretty bullish. But I want to touch upon what are some of the factors that we should be looking into ZOMEDICA as well. I wrote that speculative investors were getting excellent long-term buy when the stock was below $1 level back in the days, and we also discussed that the stock had a gain of almost 1500% in last 52 weeks. Now, it has more than 70 patent issued or pending, which is once again pretty massive. Having these patents, which means that whatever ZOMEDICA is doing with their products, including TRUFORMA, no other company can do. If they want to do it, they will have to pay either the royalty or some sort of settlement that they will need to do with ZOMEDICA Corp. The most exciting part is right here. The ZOMEDICA became one of the favorite stock, which could be 100%. You can, but yes, one more thing I want to say is you have to afford to lose 100% of your investment. So do not invest your entire portfolio. By no means I'm a financial advisor, but I can definitely tell you that if for any successful investment strategy, you might want to diversify your portfolio. Now, it is under $1. It was under $1, and it could go around $2.25. Why there's a big momentum? One of the things is they're expanding their direct sales organization, and I want to touch upon that. They have changed their strategy as to how they are building. They had a Miller as their distribution supply channel for TRUFORMA product, but it has now been changed. So what the company is talking about, they announced that they intend to expand the direct sales organization by phasing out the distributor-based sales efforts. And ZOMEDICA currently employs 8 direct sales field personnel, supported by 2 regional managers and a VP of sales and a chief commercial officer. And what they're trying to do is, during their time, they saw the value and the impact of direct sales in the organization, and a direct sales force will significantly improve their ability to serve the customer as well as sell their product into the web market for the long term. We're fortunate that we have financial strength that ZOMEDICA to make the transition, and we look forward to build a quality sales force to match the excellent quality that the TRUFORMA has. So what they're trying to practically do is they want to build the direct sales channel, and they want to sell on their own within ZOMEDICA. So they can have their own sales goals. They can also train their employees. They can also train their sales team, and then they can expand and grow. As TRUFORMA's market presently grows, they intend to transform or transition from a distributor-based sales channel to the direct sales channel. And they announced this before a couple of weeks, and let's see how the stock has been doing since then. After a couple of weeks right here, the stock was somewhere around here when they announced it on April. I want to say that it was here by the mid-April. And since then, the stock had a dip, and now it is going back up. But one of the reasons I want to tell you why there was a dip, it was not ZOMEDICA Corp specific only. It was within this the small cap sector as well as the penny stock sectors as well. Now, going back to this article, due to the anticipated change at our current distribution channel that they have right now, they believe they're impacted by the ability to market to product, or we will be able to market our product effectively, and will be accelerating the transition to build the efforts. In the beginning, investors did not really like what they heard. As a result, it started sliding. As you know, it bottomed around 76 cents on April 20th, as we just saw on the graph. But what is important is they can now control their marketing, they can control their sales channels, and they can train and push their employees as well to sell more and more and more. They raised $173 million at $1.90 a share. And think about it, when they offer something $1.90 at a share, right now they're below, so they're definitely, as a company, they're making profit. It's good for their common shareholders because they also had some private institutions that they bought this stock at this price point. So my hunch is at one point the stock may rise all the way up to $1.90, because that's when many institutions, we had seen that Vanguard and some of the big financial institutions also bought at a pretty good price. So they believe that the company did have this market cap, this fundamental, based on what they're building in terms of their true forma product. This exercise are all over that. They over allotted $26 million. So the company has enough funds to build their own sales force, to their own sales team, and they're fortunate to break out of this distributor channel, and will be able to see some significant success based on what the author is writing right here. So this is definitely a bullish article that I want to share with you. In addition to that, I want to say that the volume has been picking up for ZOMEDICA Corp. If you take a look at the volume, it went below 100 million, but it went to 52 million just right here, and it started spiking up, went to 56, 79. There was a little bit of a dip as well on Thursday, on April 23rd, in terms of the volume, but now we're getting back up into the volume. We're getting back into the game, and there are a lot more investors trading the stock. As you can see, 80.32 million, which is already at 75% for the average, and we have still 2 more hours to go. So I do believe that the volume is getting back up, not only for ZOMEDICA, but for the penny stock and small cap stocks in general. Looking at the RSI looks good to me, 62, not overbought, not oversold. When you see there's a spike, there's a lot of volume. All these green lines that you see, green bars that you see right here, these are all the buyers, and there's a healthy price spike, as you can see at the moment, $1.11. Looking at MACD is right now a little bit below than the orange line, which I usually don't like to see. So that may cause the stock go a little bit down, but there is definitely some great volume. Looking at 1-day chart, which is also very important, the MACD looks pretty good for 1-day chart. Look at this MACD, the blue line is above the orange line, which suggests that the stock in the interim can go higher. So I'll keep you posted, we'll be able to see more. But 58 RSI also suggests not overbought, not oversold. Pretty good technical indicators that can fuel the stock, fuel the rally. Stock can go as a next level. I want to see where the stock can go right here. If you take a look at the 5-day, once again into this chart, there was a pretty good resistance. There is a pretty good resistance around $1.18. Now, if the stock runs up a little bit more, crosses above $1.18 level, there is a pretty good potential that the stock can go to $1.24, $1.25, which is going to be the next resistance level. Once the stock crosses $1.80 and close above $1.18, it can become the support level that we have historically been seen for ZOM in upcoming future. So I wanted to keep you posted with what I was able to find. There is always a good volume, is always a good sign that the stock can run up. The stock had a strong momentum. As you can see right now, it's 18% up, $1.11. I hope you like this update. I hope you enjoy this analysis and research. Click on the like button if you haven't already. Like, share, and subscribe. Your help is very much appreciated. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Happy investing in ZOMEDICA Corp.